a height difference. So I'm like, okay, how is it going to look? But again, that is directors and producers and all of them. They would have placed it that way for a reason. So I'm like, that's not, that's not on me because I really can't change my height. Sorry, I had to stand on like couple of apple boxes to match his height for all the close-ups. But that aside, I feel like Vicky carries one sort of aura that, you can see, you can feel it. I don't know if he knows it, but all of us standing next to him can feel it. I think that comes with the peace that he has inside of him, or I don't know what it is. He just feels like a chava. That's what I was thinking, like, it is such a perfect casting. I think Lakshman sir somehow knew that this is a Maharaj.
I'm just looking at you and I feel like the Maharaj is sitting here.
See?
I am getting that vibe completely. You have just nailed it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
But
I hope the audience feels the same when the film comes out on 14th of February.
Yeah, we were your first audience. No, we saw it. But I think the chemistry is what you're talking about, and that's only because he was him on the other side, letting me do what I could do. And I think it was just both our energies sort of merging in together and just delivering what you're seeing today.
Yes. अगर मैं बात करूँ इस गाने की, विकी, इस गाने में आप बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं. एंड ऑफ कोर्स गाना बहुत अच्छा है, अरिजीत सिंह जी की आवाज़ है, रहमान साहब का म्यूज़िक है, बट आपको इसमें परफॉर्म करते हुए कैसा लगा?
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा था बिकॉज आपने जैसे ट्रेलर भी देखा होगा. देखिए, हर फिल्म में आप कोशिश करते हो कि 9 रस जो होते हैं वो 9 के 9 रस आप एक्सप्लोर करें. बट व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट अ वॉरियर एंड अ किंग लाइक छत्रपति संभाजी महाराज, उनकी ब्रेवरी, उनका बलिदान, उनका जो अग्रेशन है, that takes the forefront always in every story. But there is also he's also a husband, he's also a father, he's also a friend, he's also a warrior, he's also a king. So this song gave me the opportunity to play the husband, the father and the friend, and that for me was very special in this film.
How sweet is that? How sweet. रश्मिका जी, आप बताइए, आपकी पहली बड़ी फिल्म है ये मैडॉग फिल्म्स के साथ, तो एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा आपका?
मैं तो बहुत ही एक्साइटेड हूँ. Chava, when Dino sir came and told me about Chava, Dino sir is the producer, like Maddox Films, let's just say that. So when they came to me with the film, and I didn't tell you this also, no? There's this, when the narration happened, there's these 2 bits in the film that I actually agreed the film for. Yeah. So in the trailer, I don't know if you have watched this shot, but you coming out of the water in the war, that water sequence, that was one. I don't know why. I'm not there in the sequence, but I just fell in love with that sequence so much. I was like, Lakshman sir, this is it. This is giving me goosebumps, and I want to, like everyone in the audience also, tomorrow when you see that water sequence, not like Maharaj is coming, it is, what war do you call it? What was that technique they used to
It's called guerrilla warfare. They used to use nature and the terrain, and they used to do surprise attacks.
I love that concept. I fell in love with that concept, and I was like, this just blew my mind. That was one. And secondly was the climax, of course. Like that. We can't tell you what it is because it's really personal. You'll watch the film.
We will let the mystery be mystery and watch the film on Feb 14th that we all are excited for. Vicky, I want to ask you, look at you, your physical transformation for this movie. And I'm sure there's a mental transformation as well. So what do you have to say about that?
There was about 6 to 7 months time that I was only prepping for this film, because that prep became my full-time job, which included gaining about 25 kilos of weight, growing your beard and your hair, and sitting with the script, understanding the history, researching that, sitting with Lakshman sir and the writer Rishi Vermani, and learning how to ride a horse, sword fighting, all the other action training, because Lakshman sir was very clear that I will only start the film when you physically look the part, when you can ride the horse, and when you can use a sword like your third hand. These were his three criteria. He's like, whatever time you need, I'm not going to start the film till then. And what he used to do, he's a very smart guy. Every time I used to meet him, because I would meet him almost every day, and we have a habit of always hugging first. I realized that much later, because every time he used to hug, more than giving me love, he's hugging me to check if I'm putting on weight or not. So he would hug me and then feel ki, sir, how much more time? How much more time? So after a point, I used to get very nervous to hug him. So I used to just shake his hand from far away, because he'll feel ki, oh, I'm not putting on weight, I'm not putting on muscle. So there was a lot of physical prep involved, and horse riding and all of that. So that was there. But more than that, it was, like you mentioned, the mental prep. You know, because even though you got the surface right, it's how do you play a warrior, and a warrior like Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj. And actually, Lakshman sir, our director, came to the rescue, and he simplified it for me. And he said that Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj for me is like Prabhu Sri Ram. And Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj for me is a lion. There is no other way I can simplify this character for you. So now I don't know how you study a lion, what you do, but in each frame, no matter what emotion you're playing, no matter what activity you're doing, I should feel like there's a lion walking, there's a lion fighting, there's a lion talking. So that just, I don't know, that just gave a switch. And more than that, it's always, more than the prep, it's always the faith that you're given. Lakshman sir, from the very beginning, has only called me, till date, he only calls me Raze. And I used to find it very sweet, till I didn't realize that subconsciously, he's making me believe that I am Raze. And I realized that much later. But I think that one thing was the biggest contributor in making me able to play Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj.
Since you spoke about the lion part, I would just like to add here the very ending scene in the trailer where you are facing the lion. Actually, literally ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक शेर के सामने शेर खड़ा है. I mean, the way you are just holding the lion, that's amazing. Breathtaking, I would say. That's really amazing in the trailer. So I'm really excited to watch this, and I'm looking forward to. But I want to ask about you now. You know, the character that you are playing, I mean, Yesubai Bhosle. Chala tough character undochu, I'm sure. So idana cheppalanukuntunnara mee character gurinchi?
అంటే మంత్స్ ఆఫ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ క్లాసెస్ ఉండిందండి. అంటే మహారాణి లాగా స్లాంగ్ మొత్తం కన్వర్ట్ అయిపోవాలి. యూ కాంట్, అంటే వేరే లాంగ్వేజ్లో వేరే ఫిల్మ్స్లో మేనేజ్ చేయొచ్చు. అంటే సౌత్ ఇండియన్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ చేసి, హిందీ ఫిల్మ్లో సౌత్ ఇండియన్ క్యారెక్టర్ చేసి, ఓకే ఈ అమ్మాయి ఎక్కడో పెరిగి ఎక్కడో చదివి ఇక్కడ వచ్చింది, ఏదో మేనేజ్ చేయొచ్చు. కానీ మహారాణి ప్లే చేసిన తర్వాత మేనేజ్ చేయలేము. సో మంత్స్ ఆఫ్ హిందీ క్లాసెస్ కూర్చొని పెన్ పెట్టి ఏదో ఒక బాటిల్ క్యాప్ పెట్టి మాట్లాడి, బాబా ఇట్ వాజ్ మంత్స్ ఆఫ్ ద సేమ్ డైలాగ్, సేమ్ క్లాసెస్, సేమ్ అంటే అక్షర, ఆల్ దీస్ ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్ అండ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దట్. కానీ ఈరోజు విక్కీ గారు వచ్చి వర్క్ ఇస్ కమ్ ఆఫ్ యూజ్, లైక్ యూ సేయింగ్.
I know what you're talking about, and actually I just want to add that so many times we used to do scenes, and obviously it was there ki okay Rashmika, and there were big scenes, and she's got dialogues and lines, and so I, at the back of my head, was also like, okay, Rashmika, I know she's working really hard, she's got a coach, and she's all the time prepping. I was so surprised when the time came when we would perform. She was so prepared, she was so on point. Not a single fumble. I would fumble, but she would never fumble. Never, ever. I have never
Wow.
heard her fumbling. Always, like she would know her lines like she has been born and raised in Maharashtra. So we started saying, me and Lakshman sir were like, you have become more Maharashtrian than Maharashtrian can be.
यहाँ वैसे मेरा ग्रीडी होने का मन कर रहा है एक लाइन सुनने का.
No, 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 no. अभी तो नहीं. No, no. I don't think I should risk it. But please go and watch the film. I think
Absolutely.
sir is saying I'm doing a good job, so which means I think I should have.
Absolutely. But since you're telling, you మీరు audience కి చెప్తున్నారు that ఎల్లి మూవీ చూడండి. So why should the audience go and witness this amazing grandeur? ఒక చిన్న రీజన్, అఫ్ కోర్స్ 100 రీజన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, కానీ ఒక స్పెషల్ రీజన్ ఇవ్వండి.
ఓకే సో మన స్టోరీ వచ్చి సంభాజీ మహారాజ్ కదా. సో ఇక్కడ మహారాజ్ వచ్చి 10 to 12 years రెయిన్లో ఉన్నారు. సో వాళ్ళు కింగ్డమ్లో 10 to 12 years he was ruling. Out of that, those many years, I think 9 to 10 years he was only in the war, right? Yeah, so 9 to 10 years when he was, Maharaj was in the war, there's this story, of course, this whole story is about Chhawa.
Yes.
So you're going to see him. Yesubai, of course, because I'm speaking, I'll speak about my character now. Yesubai, at 10-12 years low, you're showing Chhawa, but she is in the backhand. When he's gone to the war, she's taking care of the kingdom.
Yes.
And they have some, like one connection that nobody can see, nobody is being a mediator, but these Maharani and the Maharaj just know what the other one is doing. Because Maharaj is going and fighting those wars while he knows that he can trust the whole kingdom in Maharani's hands.
Yes.
And likewise, Maharani knows that Maharaj is going and fighting wars there, so I don't have to worry about any intruders coming in. So for me, when I had to is how much it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay, but just this story about this Maharani and Maharaj and Chhawa, who is the Maharaj, was told to me. I wasn't thinking about me. I was thinking about Chhawa. And this is a spectacular film that I want to be a part of. And today, when I'm watching these songs and when I'm watching the trailer, I'm there in the film, but I'm so proud of myself being in a film like Chhawa. So for me, when I accept a film, I think of it from much bigger than me. Like I want my films to be much bigger than me.
Yes.
And today when I am promoting for Chhawa, it is invoking a proud feeling in me that I've gotten to do a film like this.
Yes.
So why you have to come and watch the film is because it is a story about Chhawa. Of course, it is a real story with every historical details that we could get. And for me, it is mind-blowing to be exposed to this historic event, right, which is his life. And today you're getting to watch it as a film. It is also like an educational purpose, but also it's a film. So I think like it's not a film for said age group. I think a little baby can watch to a very much older person can watch. So it's a wide range audience who can come and watch the film. And it's about Chhawa, who is the lion. He's roaring in the film. It is the film about him and his life. So I hope everyone does give their time and come watch the film and support. That's all. I don't know, did I give like one full monologue? I'm sorry. I just have a lot to speak about the film.
That was beautiful. But then the same question goes to you, Vicky.